Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So good morning. It's a long holiday weekend, but I am here streaming. And today I want to talk about Bitcoin, of course, and how one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls, Tim Draper, doubles down on his $250,000 prediction. And he says something new I have never heard anyone else talk about. So I think it's interesting. And altcoins are coming back slightly. And, of course, got to talk about Terra. Terra 2 is out. What's the latest? All right, let's get started. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified of all my streams. Follow me on social media. Check out CryptosRUs.com and follow the brand new CryptosRUs Clips channel. Welcome, 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 guys. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Or afternoon or night, wherever you may be. So, Bitcoin, still not doing a whole lot, right around 29,000. And it's still hanging there, but I have some more things to share with you guys on why this could be setting up to something terrific in the near future. So, right now, Bitcoin is still holding at 29. I did notice that Bitcoin dominance came down slightly from the 46 percentile down to 45.8. So today you have this little recovery with some altcoins. For example, Ethereum is trying to crawl back to 1800. BNB slightly higher. Avalanche up about 6%. So there are some that's trying to crawl back. I did release a video last night talking about Bitcoin dominance and how we have seen periods where Bitcoin dominance goes sky high, especially in 2021. We saw that too a couple times. And then it starts coming down when momentum shifts, right? So I do believe that we could see something like that happen again. We have seen it, even as Bitcoin came down from 2021, right, and went back up and went down. I mean, we saw it a couple times, so we could be in one of those moments right now. But yeah, right now it's just kind of still in a holding pattern. Not a whole lot going on. But even though Bitcoin has been declared and crypto has been declared dead so many times over the years, it is not dead. The industry is not dead. It's still very early. So it doesn't matter how many people come out and say, well, I don't know. I don't think it's going to come back this time. Or, oh, something's going to shut it down. Or, oh, the government's going to, shut it down or something, right? Every time there's a lot of FUD, Bitcoin finds a way, mostly because of the holders, and continues forward, right? And today, they want to talk about Tim Draper. He has made a prediction of 250,000 for quite some time. He hasn't really given any set date. I think before he said 2024, okay? And then I think it was moved to 2025, but right now there's no date. So he's still sticking with it. And Tim Draper is one of the most well-known tech investors of our generation. Basically, anything that you could think of, he invested in early on. He's a big crypto guy, invested in a lot of crypto projects. Some have not done so well, some that have done well. But he says something new, and I have never heard of anyone say this before, and it's quite interesting. What he's saying now is that women will make a difference when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. Interesting enough, women control about 80% of retail spending, yet only 1 in 6 Bitcoiners are women. So he puts the two together, saying that, well, retail shops, they can save a lot of money by getting away from credit cards. Okay, they can take Bitcoin and they take crypto, and once they do, then women who control 80% of retail spending will be utilizing Bitcoin and crypto. They'll all have a wallet on their phones. And because of the growth in adoption and buying from women, that's how you go get the next flood of, I guess, buying and users into this space. Interesting. I have not heard anyone else make that kind of association. But if you think about it, it's true. It's true. I mean, it's very early, but the space is definitely dominated by men right now. I know even in my YouTube channel, I look at analytics, it's like 92% male. It could be even higher, right? So women is not really in the space, not as much as men. Probably because I don't know, because men are always chasing the life-changing wealth. Maybe that's the reason, right? But when it comes to usage, we know there's not a whole lot of usage right now. Everyone is basically buying and holding as investment, even though we do have the Cash App, the Strike app, and many other wallets out there that could be used. Not a whole lot of them are being used right now, but maybe when women come in, that will change, and then we get more usage out of them. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Well, like I said, I haven't heard anyone talk about this point, so kind of interesting. But Tim Draper is not the only one that thinks Bitcoin is going to go higher. Here's another call that Bitcoin will be around 100,000 by next year from someone that predicted, supposedly, Bitcoin's top in November. So I don't know who this analyst is. I don't recognize him, but he did say that he believes where Bitcoin is right now, holding right around $29,000, $30,000, is a good buying opportunity. Doesn't mean that you go all in, but he does feel like this could be the bottom, and we could be making recovery starting from this point, like so many of the other metrics that I have shown in the past that indicate that we have formed that bottom or we're near that bottom. Regardless, we're at that point where we should be buying and accumulating while many are fearful. So I've shown this before about Bitcoin whales on Bitfinex. Their long contracts is still high and still going higher. Has not come down one bit. So what do they know? Well, they probably know it's a good time to buy when things are low, right? And you can see when the contracts, the longs, when they come down, Bitcoin's price goes up. When they go down, the longs go up. It's almost like an inverse relationship right now, right? So, what do they know? It seems like they are stocking up right now. They are definitely stocking up as much as they can because they also feel like a reversal of bottom is either here or very close, and we could be flipping the upside, and that is when they're going to make their millions with those long contracts, right? So that's a first indicator of bottom. Here's a graph or chart showing number of addresses with over 10,000 Bitcoins, right? Yeah, it's sky high, right? So again, the whales right now are stocking up as the price drops, and we've been holding here around 29,000 for a few weeks now, or maybe a few months, I should say. You could see the addresses with balance over 10,000 is going up. So what are the whales doing? They're accumulating. They're buying. They're not panic selling right now. They're not retail. They're doing exactly what the opposite of retail people are doing, right? Here's another one showing heavy accumulation. Well, yeah, because the whales are buying and buying and buying. And I don't want to just say whales. I know a lot of you guys are, the ones that have been watching me are also buying. You've been DCAing and so forth, right? But vast majority of the space are not. They have left the space, or they're sitting on the sidelines, or they just lost interest, right? But I know a lot of you guys have not and continued to follow the course and continue to DCA, right? And that's good. But there's definitely a lot of whale buying right now, for sure. What else is there? Well, this is another one showing a couple monthly moving averages, 12-month versus 48-month. And whenever Bitcoin drops in between the two, that's usually a pretty good buying opportunity, as you see, going back to 2015, 2018, 2019, 2021. You've seen those periods. Whenever Bitcoin drops to this level, pretty good pickup. I want to show this first. Again, this shows you when to sell, when to buy, right? It's pretty obvious that we are in like a mini phase of what we saw from 2017 all the way to 2020, right? And what happens afterwards whenever you have that tremendous downside, when all hope and, all momentum is lost, that's usually when things flip up. Again, another one of those bottom indicators. And lastly, when people say that Bitcoin isn't backed by anything, when you're trying to explain to your friends and family and they're laughing at you, look at you, your Bitcoin has fallen, right? It's not backed by anything. You're living in a fantasy world. Well, tell them it's backed by the largest and most secure network on the planet. It takes a lot of power, a lot of money to run this network. And that is what it's backed by. It's backed by the network growth, the number of users on the network, right? And pretty soon, not pretty soon, but that's the bottom line. This network is not nothing. And you can utilize this network to send Bitcoin anywhere in the world within seconds and basically send it for free and not have any worry about any middleman trying to cut you off, right? That's the power. That's why Bitcoin is worth what it's worth, and it's only growing. All right. So those are the positive things I want to talk about with Bitcoin. I do believe that, yes, it is stagnant. There's still a lot of fear out there. It doesn't seem like it'll ever move up anymore, but it will. And we have seen periods that's much worse. Okay? So we will get through it. Stay strong. And there's so many metrics and indicators that show that either bottom was formed already at 25K or we are getting very close to that point. So you don't want to miss out on that. All right, last two things to talk about for Doge fans. Elon Musk, of course, comes to the rescue and says SpaceX will soon accept Dogecoin for merchandise, and Starlink subscriptions could follow. I'm not so interested in merchandise, but if you can pay for Starlink subscriptions utilizing Doge, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So Elon is not giving up on Doge. I'm still surprised that he has not jumped on the sheep bandwagon. Why not make it Doge and sheep? The community loves sheep, and they're the same dog, so why not accept, both, right? I'm still waiting for that, but he comes to the rescue, and I think Doge is having somewhat of a good day today. No, I'm wrong. It didn't do anything for Doge's price. Even the Elon effect is not working. And then lastly, got to talk about Terra 2. The new Phoenix chain is finally out. Okay, most major exchanges have already airdropped tokens, and you're only getting about 30%. The pre-Luna holders, post-Luna holders, I think you get 15%. And you have to wait 6 months before they start unlocking, and up to 2 years. Most have already done it, except Binance. Binance will be waiting until the 31st. So you still have to wait 3 days before Binance listed. But everyone else, like KuCoin is up, Gate.io, Kraken, OKX, BitTrue, Bybit, Phoenix, everyone else has pretty much already listed it. So Binance people have to wait. Now, one thing I've been double checking on is Coinbase users. If you have Wrap Luna, it seems like you're not going to get anything. Coinbase is not participating in this, unfortunately. So if you are holding Wrap Luna on Coinbase, not only did it get delisted, you're not getting any airdrop. I don't think. I didn't hear anyone talk about it. I didn't see Coinbase mention it, so that kind of sucks. But right now, the new Terra 2 is hovering around $5.40. It went up as high as $20 this morning. Now dropped to $5.40. Here's the amazing thing. Even at $5.40, the market cap of new Terra, it just dropped to $5.02 for some reason. But whatever. It's amazing to think that, Dogecoin and team can just airdrop a brand new token and get a market cap of over $1 billion already. $1 billion created out of thin air. So will Dogecoin finally be able to pay his taxes with this? I don't know. Maybe. He says he doesn't owe any taxes, although reports say he does. So maybe now he can sell some off to pay some taxes. And I don't know what's going to happen after Binance lists. If people, I think most people are holding Terra, was holding Terra, now named Classic, on Binance, which has gone down even more. And there's no talks about what's going to happen with Terra Classic, if there's going to be any support at all. But you could see, even at this low price, it's still worth $600 million in market cap. I mean, this is still bigger than many projects within the top 100 right now. So this is actually, in my opinion, worth trying to save. Hopefully they don't just dump it and just say we're cutting off all support, right? Why not just try to save both if they can? But that's the latest. So I don't know. I got airdropped some tokens. It's this has to go up to like $100 or whatever for me to be anywhere close to what it was before. So it's a drop in a bucket. But I guess if you got it, you feel a little better because you got something for free. But I don't know if this will last. If Binance opens it up, everyone could just be dumping it. I don't know what's going to happen when Binance opens up, but. Yeah, so I saw it on my exchanges. I was using KuCoin. I saw it on KuCoin. I saw it in my Terra Station wallet, so those were automatic. But yeah, I think Coinbase users got screwed, and Binance used to have to wait. All right, guys, that's it. Let's do some Q&A. Yeah, Wesley asked about Solana's clock running 30 minutes behind. I did see that report. So that's a pretty big embarrassment again for Solana, that when they had their network outages and they restarted and somehow they didn't get their clocks aligned, so the Solana network is now 30 minutes behind. I don't know if they fixed that, but there does seem to be a lot of issues still ongoing with Solana. So hopefully they kind of figure it out soon. Let me see. I saw some super chats. Optimum Regenerative Care Clinic. That's a long username, but thank you for that. Dimitri, I'm going to work. Do you understand? I'm just 2 days a week because of you, man. Do you understand the impact? I love you, and no one makes me feel good and bullish like you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. Who do you think Bored Ape Yacht Club would choose to build their game on? Avalanche, ETH, or Flow? I think they're going to stick with ETH. Maybe go with go with the layer 2. Maybe they go to Polygon or Immutable X or something like that. I think they're going to stick with ETH because all of their NFTs are on ETH. Let's see. What else did I miss? I have not been paying attention to crypto space for a while. Do you still view BPro as a good pickup, or have they changed? Yes, they have changed. They were bought out by someone else. And ever since then, I've stopped paying attention to them because basically Rue, the CEO, he's become just an employee of a bigger cog, and I'm just no longer interested in them. Would you happen to know if BitTrue is participating? I have no idea. Go look on their Twitter. I've never heard of BitTrue before. Maybe if they're working with the foundation, the foundation is being dissolved. I think it did get dissolved, but If they were working with them before, then most likely yes. People will regret dumping their tiny 30% Luna. I don't know. I don't know. It could be a good move. I saw someone in a live chat early on saying I dumped them at $12. Well, that seems like a pretty good move already because it's dumped down to $5. So I don't know. Complex Binance. I am being punished for delisting. I don't get that. I don't get that. I had some Luna on my KuCoin wallet, but didn't get airdrop. Why? I don't know. Maybe you had it. You bought it too late. I saw some in my KuCoin wallet. I don't know why you didn't. I haven't heard of CRO supporting Terra. Weren't they using wrapped Luna? That's why. Anyone that was dealing with wrapped Luna will not get it. Oh no, you're right. Crypto.com, they had regular Terra Luna. So I haven't heard of them. I think they're trying to distance themselves away too. So I think any US based exchange, any exchange that's operating in the US is probably trying to stay away because they don't want to get caught in the crosshairs of, whatever investigation that's going on with UST and Luna. That could be the reason. Is the Ethereum unlicensed security? Do you know what it means? Yes, it's not. Ethereum has already declared a non-security by the SEC. They're not going to change their stance on that. So no, it's not an unsecured security. It's not a security at all. Or not unlicensed security like you put it. It's not a security. It's a commodity. Any word on Voyager Luna 2.0 drop? I don't know. I don't know. See, if you go to Terra's Twitter, I guess you guys want to know, just follow. Most likely, if you didn't get it, probably you're not going to get it. Okay, so Binance is coming on 31st. Gate.io is available. OKX, BitTrue. Oh, someone asked about BitTrue. BitTrue is there, and they will let you stake. KuCoin allows you, and Bybit and this is a DEX. So that's all the major ones. So someone asked about Crypto.com. Does not seem like they're participating. I know Coinbase is not. Someone else asked Voyager. Like I said, I think any major exchange that's in the U.S., like Voyager is, and Gemini and Coinbase, they were wrapped stuff. And Crypto.com is. I think they're going to stay far away. So it doesn't seem like they're going to do it. They might just be keeping all of it. So they were probably airdrop, but they're keeping it for themselves to recoup because they probably all lost billions. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to know, keep your eye out on Terra's Twitter, or just go reach out. Go reach out to Voyager and tweet at them and ask them why. Stan asks, given that cash is trash, how do you decide what percent of money to allocate for personal expenses? Well, you should know that already. You should know how much you're spending every month, right? And if you want to save most of your money for investments, well, then you have to figure out what is the bare minimum you can live off of. Okay? So whatever that may be, $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, right? Can you survive on that and then put everything else into investments? Leaving a giant. Look at 2Chain's Twitter promoting FlexUp. People use AMP token, big contest for consensus. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for a heads up, but no, I'm not going to look at them. Oh, yeah, you know what? I never even checked the Trust Wallet. I don't know if Trust Wallet actually got any airdropped. I don't know. If any of you guys had Terra on your Trust Wallet, I don't even know if they supported Terra. But I don't know if wallet makers... I know Terra Station, you know, their own wallet got it, but I don't know if like an aftermarket wallet like Trust Wallet got it. I don't know. Is Celsius supporting the airdrop? No. I'll say one. There's some damning video that came out about, you know, Celsius and Alex and stuff. Um, it does not sound good. So I'm not gonna comment too much on it. But if you guys look it up, you can make your own decision. Um, yeah, but I don't think they're supporting the airdrop at all. They got burned from that too. Jeff, thank you. So Binance just removed Luna from people's wallets. I think I don't know if they take your Luna. No, I think they just renamed it to Loon C, Luna Classic. XRP is going to melt faces. I'll tell you what. This has nothing to do with crypto, but this morning I started to watch the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney Plus. I'm halfway through episode 1. I'll tell you, that's a pretty darn good show. All Disney Plus shows are pretty darn good. I know that has nothing to do with crypto, but I just want to throw that in there. Virgil, I just did. I just ordered a new pair on StockX. You know, a lot of people that are trying to flip sneakers, all the recent releases have not done well at all. Like every single release, some of them are selling below price on StockX. Yeah, Gemini was dealing with Rap Luna, so I doubt they're going to give anything. Yeah, everyone has been pretty good. I mean, all shows on Disney Plus, all the Marvel shows and all the Star Wars shows have been pretty good. I'll tell you this: I was never growing up. I was never a big Star Wars fan. Like it just wasn't for me. But Disney has made like all their Star Wars shows like really, really, really good, really good. So it got me more into it. But yeah, Disney has been killing it with their shows. Do I still like Arweave? Yes. Yes, I do. As a decentralized storage play, I think they're still among the best. I think, you know, Filecoin trying to differentiate themselves by adding like a layer 2 for a EVM layer 2, but I still like them. A lot of people are Leonidas. A lot of people making fun of She-Hulk, the trailers. I don't know when that's gonna drop, but I think that show just looks bad. I think that may be the very first Marvel show that bombs on Disney Plus. Um, Thoughts on Avalanche today? Well, Avalanche I did mention one of the you know the promising L1s, the big L1s that really just took a dump, way more than all the other L1s. So I'm glad to see they came up, but I don't even know the reason for that. I think it's just because people didn't like how they were associated with Terra. Also, Avalanche is associated with DeFi Kingdoms, and DeFi Kingdoms have been selling off like crazy too. So maybe the combination of two, you know. But I still think they have a good ecosystem, and you know they still have the TVL, and they still have the growth, the users, the addresses, everything. So I think they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out stronger. Loon C is slowly bleeding out on KuCoin. Yeah, I mean, you know, what I wish would happen. I mean, this lost a zero, so it added a zero, you know, overnight. But what I wish would happen is, Dogecoin and team would still say, okay, we're going to support both for people that still believe in the classic, right? And maybe implement some kind of burning. That's it. Just implement a burning. Just put something in there saying we're going to burn 3% of the transactions or something, right? Then it gives people some hope that there's some reason to hold. But right now, with nothing, of course people are going to be dumping this. It'll probably add another zero soon because no one knows what the hell is going to go on with this. No one knows. And Terra itself, I think, will probably continue to dump. I mean, I don't know. Binance is not open yet, but when Binance users open, they'll probably dump, I'm assuming. Alfredo, do you think after the whole Luna thing, we should stay away from any API over 10%? There's still a lot of great projects over 10%. There's a lot of liquidity pools that's way over 10%. So I would say be careful. Yes, of course, be careful. But, I don't think we should just completely dismiss the whole DeFi ecosystem because most is about staking, and there's a lot of staking rewards. Just native staking is giving you about 10% already. Just staking into a wallet for, just to power a network like Polygon or Avalanche, they're around the 11%. I think Solana is around 7 or 8%. Polkadot is up there too, around 11%. Cardano's a little bit lower, about 5%. But a lot of these, just native staking is giving you close to 10%. So I would say no, don't discount the whole ecosystem because of what happened with UST. Ruben, why didn't Dogecoin include Lube with the new coin? Would have made things a lot smoother. Oh, man. All right. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'll let you go. Overall, I think, Bitcoin and Bitcoin is crypto and Bitcoin is holding. Altcoins coming up a little bit. It's Memorial Weekend in the U.S., long weekend, low volume. Can we make some headway? Can we get some momentum back? I'm hoping so. But a lot of the metrics, a lot of the models are still bullish. Many people are still bulls. And I am a bull as well for life. So have patience, stay strong, and enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And make sure you check out the Clips channel. There'll be new content there today as well. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.